Hello everyone, welcome back. In this video, we are going to see how to schedule the patching for non-Azure VMs. In the previous video, we have seen how to onboard the non-Azure VMs to the Azure. And from the Azure portal, you can search for Update Management Center, which is in preview mode. And here you can see the total instances. There are two Azure virtual machines and there are two Arc-enabled machines. And if you click on machines, here you can see the all the virtual machines. And now we are going to schedule the patching for only the non-Azure VMs. Those are like Arc-enabled server, and so this one is disconnected, so we can just leave that. And let's schedule the updates for this Arc-enabled server. So here we can see some of the options, like if you check for updates, it will run the assessment on this server, and it will show up here if there is any updates, like pending updates available. And we can also do one-time update from here itself. And for recurring schedule, we can use this option, and we can schedule it on a monthly basis or weekly basis. So it depends on based on our requirement. And here there is update settings that I'll show it later. And the maintenance configuration, where we can create multiple schedules and add the required machines. So for now, let's just select this Arc-enabled server and click on schedule updates. So here we will be creating the maintenance configuration. So let me use the RG1 resource group and the maintenance configuration. Patching non-Azure VMs. Okay, so I'll use the Central India region, and here you need to make sure you're selecting guest Azure VM or enabled VM server. And the reboot setting, we can reboot if required. And then we need to add a schedule at what time we want to patch this server. So you can so I'll be choosing today's date, and here you need to select the time when you want to run this schedule. So I'm just putting like 6:40 a.m. and you can choose the time zone in which you want to run this, and based on that the schedule will trigger. And the maintenance window, you can select how long it will take based on the maintenance window scheduled. And either you can put it like it repeats every day or week or month. If you are choosing month, you can adjust the schedule accordingly, like whether you want to do it first Monday or second Monday. So you can choose the days and the week, like for example. So you can also put the end date. So I'm not going to keep it on a recurring basis. So I'll just put the end date, for example, the next day. Here you can see the summary. It starts on Thursday, 10, 2023, 6:40, and it repeats day one every month. And you can see the end date schedule also, and you can click on save. So next, dynamic scope, and you can just go next to add the machines. So here you need to add all the machines. So these are the list of machines we can see. For now, I'm just going to only add the non-Azure VMs. Okay, let me cancel this and click next. And here you need to select what are the updates classification that you want to include. So if you click on include, since this is the Windows machine, you don't need the Linux one. And I'm going to select all the the available updates, not just only the critical and security updates. I'm just selecting all the available updates for this Windows machine. And if you want to exclude any KB or ID packages or include any KB ID, we can do that also. And next you can tags and then review create. Okay, let's create this maintenance configuration. Okay, let's wait for this deployment to be completed. So there is a separate resource for maintenance configuration. You can go here and since this is still creating, we are not seeing it here. But we can also create a maintenance configuration from here, and we can schedule that for a different set of machines in a different time and like as per our requirement. Okay, so this is completed. Let me refresh again. Okay, so here also we can manage it. So we can see the machines that we have added here, and we can see the schedule here, and we can also modify the schedule and the updates. What are all the updates that we need to add? Okay, so if you go to the update management center and under the history, we can see the history of the maintenance configuration that was scheduled. You can go by machines or go by maintenance ID as well. So let's wait for this maintenance configuration to be triggered, and then we can see it here. So it will be triggered in couple of minutes. So let's wait for that. And also under the update management center preview, under the machines, we can see these virtual machines associated to which schedules. So for example, this machine associated to this schedule, patching non-Azure VMs, and you can see the instance status as well, and the resource type, whether it is Arc-enabled or it is on the Azure. We can go to the history and run the refresh to see if we are seeing the progress here. Okay, so now you can see there is a you know uh, one task triggered that we scheduled. So it may trigger few minutes later than as per the schedule also. And here you can see the status, the update operation. Like so, these are all assessment, and this is for installing updates. And you can go by this maintenance run. So if you click on this, you will see more information about the maintenance window, and the start time and end time and the machine details here. So here the overall machines, the failed, the success, so that information you can see it here. So let's wait for this to be completed, and then we can review it again. And if you click on this in progress, you can see which update is currently going on. So you can see the install updates operation is ongoing. Okay, so once this is completed, then you will see the success or failure message in case of if there is any failure, and you can also see what are all the updates that has been installed on this instance. So all those information we can see it here. So let's wait for this to be completed and then we can just go over on it.